Hello everyone, thanks for taking some time out of your day to visit my channel. Now, we are on part 3 of 4 of my journey through Wintersun, the forest seasons. So we've done, of course, spring and summer, and today will be the autumn part. So this track is called Eternal Darkness. Not much more I can say at this point. I mean, I've been blabbering a lot in the first 2 videos. I'm sure I'm going to blabber a lot in this one. So without further ado, let's get to it. Take this moment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Many of you said that Autumn was your favorite from this track, and I'm already getting a feel for why. Every track so far has started off with something kind of atmospheric, either like, you know, more organic instruments or just soundscaping, and then it kind of cuts into almost like a drop when the drums and electric guitars come in. But I feel like this was the most refined. It was really seamless. That soundscape at the start was brilliant. It was so thick and muddy. There was so many textures and tones going on. I felt like I was just it's almost like you're listening to the sound of like subterranean movement. Like again, I don't know if it's just like the imagery of forests and like the artwork that I see that is influencing where my mind is going, but that's what I was thinking. I was almost hearing the earth. It was really just visceral and moving incredibly, and especially when you got good headphones on, you can really hear the detail. But the way it transitioned into the guitar and then the blast beat, I felt that was a lot more seamless. It kind of worked a lot more, and it's just so dark and doomy and powerful. This theme is incredible, and again, Yari's vocals just complement that on top so nicely. This incredible production and texture so far. All right, let's keep this going. again, a very seamless transition. And I mentioned this last time, how they take themes and the song will change almost without you noticing it, because the first 2 or 3 minutes of that were quite, I felt like it was quite monotonal. It was like a dirgy noise, it was muddy, you couldn't really make out much of like a tonal harmony. It was very kind of dissonant, but then like the way there was a chord sequence sort of gently came in, and you could hear his like clean vocals quite low in the mix. So just that slow introduction of melody, and then obviously you got I guess either Timu or Yoko was coming in with the growling vocals there, and just those lyrics, I am eternal darkness, like all of those lyrics were just so powerful and visual, like they really just kind of tap right into your imagination. It's just so intense. This is amazingly well done, and again, it's just smooth. It's a journey, but it's not like clear segments. It's all kind of muddy and chaotic, which works with the lyrics so well. All right, let's keep going. oh, this song is so incredibly dark. I cannot even process it. It's so... I mean, this whole album has a lot more black metal elements, and this one I feel is the most black metal-ish. It's so freaking doomy. Man, this is like... You want to listen to this before, like, going to war, going to your certain death, or just coming to peace with eternal darkness. There's something just so... Oh, I don't want to use the word sad, because it's not sad, but it's... What am I trying to say? I don't know. This is really powerful. It's invoking some interesting emotions in me. I guess with this track being autumn, and in the context of the seasonal cycles, you associate this with when sort of leaves start to fall. This is death before, you know, everything is reborn again. So it kind of makes sense that this is the darkest one. I mean, I don't know yet. Maybe winter is darker. I'm not sure. But so far, at least, this is a lot more dark. And it was a really... I mean, again, that first half was just so intense. It felt like it was just blast beat non-stop almost. And then the rhythm has changed a bit. But we've still got the similar kind of dark tones and use of harmony. The guitar solo is incredible. I always forget how good of a shredder Yari is. Like, I've watched a lot of his channels, him just like noodling in his studio, and he's just an absolute wizard. And some awesome stuff there. And it's almost like you never really... I'm finding it very hard to like nod my head to this or like keep a rhythm going. It's so jarring and staggered. The timing's always a bit off. It will change to a diminished chord sequence kind of out of the blue. It's really just almost hard to follow, but it kind of works so well with this. Anyway, I'm struggling to even like summarize this at the moment, so I'm just going to be quiet and keep going.
Falling to the layers.
I'm gonna edit this video because I was just sat there for a good minute or two just kind of processing what I just went through. That was one of the most intense musical experiences ever. I felt almost like I was listening to a new genre, just in that sense of getting a new feeling from music. That last 5 minutes were just unbelievably intense. I don't know if it was the build-up of the song, the build-up in the context of the album, the lyrics, a mixture of everything, but goodness, I just felt like those lyrics, what was he saying? Like, curse you, he was cursing me. I felt like Yari was shouting at me, like he was the voice of death or of the devil, and it was just like, curse you for your desires. There is no beginning, there is no end, there is no death. So many powerful lines in that, and I felt like I was getting roasted in a fiery pit of hell, and it was so intense. It was like it was breaking me down, but then I felt strangely reborn by the end of it, and maybe that ties into the circle of life. Everything dies, dissolves away, and then comes back. So I don't know if this is my imagination or if that was the intention, but it was crazy. I felt like I was just in. Yari had made fire with his music. I know people say that a lot, like, oh, that was fire, but I felt like that was actual fire. I felt like I was getting burnt to a crisp in a pit of doom, and but it was lovely. I'm chatting nonsense. That was, I can't remember having that kind of feeling before, and it's weird. It's really hard to compare the tracks, even though there are a lot of similarities and people have different opinions. And halfway through, I was like, I'm not sure if I prefer this as much as the first two, but by the end, I'm like, whoa. The first two didn't give me this kind of feeling at the end. Like, it was a lot. Like, that was a lot to process, and it was just, that was so heavy. That was so fucking heavy. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. Incredible. Just, I can't think of like superlatives really, and I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand or can share that feeling that you get from the end of that when you listen to a good 14-15 minutes of like mainly blast beats and just everything turned up, and there's just so many different tracks, and just I need to hear it again, because that whole journey from the start with the smooth atmospheric beginning, and then I can't even remember all the bits that happened, but honestly that was like a borderline spiritual experience there. That was incredible. Okay, I've still got one to go. I'm very interested to see how this how he concludes that with winter. I almost feel like that could have been winter itself, but I guess autumn is like the beginning of the death cycle, for lack of a better term. So I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen next. We're going to wrap that up there. But yeah, another chapter in this just incredible album done. I'm having so much fun reacting to this, and just feel like I'm learning a lot. It's just really, really like nothing else. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know your interpretations of the song, what you thought of it, or of this reaction, or anything you want to share. I'm always happy to hear from you. And if you want to support me, you can hit the like button or the subscribe button. That would be lovely. I'll wrap it up there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for part 4, Winter. Bye bye.